Hey guys, Hijinx here, and I'm back with another video. We'll be looking at where my top 10 games I played in 2018 were. Not all of these games were played on stream, and not all of these games were made in 2018. These are just games that I happened to play within this year. What I'd also like to say is, if you guys could comment down below and let me know your top 10 games of 2018, I would love to go through and read them and see, do we have any games in common that we played in 2018 that we really enjoyed. Because there are a lot of games in 2018. I know everyone's going to have a different top 10 list, but I'm wondering how many of these are on all of our lists. So we'll be looking at what are the top 10 games I played, whether it be on stream or off stream for 2018. So without further ado, guys, let's hop on the list. So number 10 is Amnesia, guys, and the reason why Amnesia is number 10 is it's very rare for me to find a horror game that actually scares me while I'm playing it. Amnesia is one of the few rare horror games that I played it and got scared playing it. I had to play in daylight or with lots of lights on, and I'll tell you right now, there are plenty of times where I did not stream it that long because I got super scared of it. It was an awesome game, well made, great atmosphere, and just the mechanics were fun. It was a really fun and scary game, and it was very hard for me to get through it because of how scared I would get playing it, and that to me just says that was a really good game, and it was really enjoyable because I do like that feeling of being scared when I play a scary game. Like when I play a scary game, I love getting scared, and I gotta say that game really delivered on the fear aspect. And for number 9, we're gonna look over at Overwatch. Overwatch is fun, and I know I don't play as much now, but the channel really started out playing a lot of Overwatch. We went from Call of Duty to Overwatch for live streaming, and we played a lot of it. It was one of those games that I played endlessly for a long time, and I really didn't get bored of it. I started incorporating other games into the channel, and thus we kind of branched out and did more games, and those were fun as well. But Overwatch really was fresh gameplay, and there was new characters always coming into the scene, so things always change, whether it be the competitive aspect was changing and everything. It was just a really well-made game. I love games that kind of change and the climate changes as new things are shown and developed, and really kind of makes you have to use and utilize new strategies and new mechanics. And for number 8, guys, we have Unravel 2. This was a game that I played a long time ago after the E3 conference. They had actually announced Unravel 2, and I got it the same day it came out. Got it, played it, loved it. It was an amazing puzzle game. It was very peaceful, and it was just a very tranquil game. And I remember streaming it and just being like at peace playing it, and everyone that kind of checked it out kind of thought it was a really fun game too. It wasn't too pricey either, and it was a really fun game, and it was a really good experience. And if I ever got like super tired and I couldn't fall asleep, Unravel 2 is a game that I could kind of play and kind of help myself get into the right space to fall asleep because it was so peaceful. It kind of put everything to rest. And for number 7, we have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Now I know I didn't play this one on stream, but I had to put it up there. I love Pokemon games, and playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee was amazing. I loved playing it, and I have been playing it a lot now. Actually, when I'm not on stream, it's either that or Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Won't be on the list though, because I did not play Super Smash Bros. Until 2019. But Pokemon Let's Go Eevee was just really fun. It made Eevee training easier to do for people who are new to the game. So this way it gave people who are new to the game some touch in the competitive aspect. Like you have a way to get in now. Because a lot of people struggle with Eevee training. So with the new way to do Eevee training, people who are new to the game can now kind of get into Eevee training and have an idea of how they could maybe play a little bit more competitively online with their game. And I think that was a really good choice that they made. It's really fun, and I have to say, I'm really loving some of the new mechanics. Pokemon is really going strong right now. And for number 6, we have Detroit Become Human, another amazing game I played with awesome choices, so many different ways it can branch out into, and it was a very versatile story. Each character felt so real, and you just kind of fell in love with each character in their own way. Playing through the game, I just loved every character, and I loved how there was so many sides. It wasn't one-dimensional characters, there was three-dimensionality to each character. Every character had many sides to them, and they were just, it seemed like real people. You know, it seemed so real because it's just how it was made. You could tell a lot of time went into this game, and it was amazing to play. And it has a lot of replay value because there's so many different choices that you can end up making. And I thought that was so cool. And then we get to our number 5 pick, Dead by Daylight, an amazing horror game as well. Lots of suspense. I don't really get too scared in Dead by Daylight, but I do get a lot of suspense and tenseness from the game. There's a lot of times where you're avoiding the killer and you can just see the killer out of range, and it scares you just a little bit and gets that all pumping for you. It's an amazing game. Great strategy. The DLC is always awesome. The new killers they bring in and new characters are always enhancing the game. And the DLC and all that are not mandated to make the game better for you. You can enjoy the game without all that extra stuff, but with that extra stuff it does enhance it, but it doesn't completely change it. You're not going to have completely different experiences depending on what you have. You'll just have more people you can play as, but that won't necessarily give you an unfair advantage. It's such an awesome game. Again, so well made, and they really do incorporate DLC in just the right way that DLC should be incorporated into a game. So then we hop into number 4, which is Life is Strange. Life is Strange is an amazing game, and it is got an amazing soundtrack, and the relationship between characters and the storyline and the twists and turns that the game goes through, it's just so awesome. The game is beautiful. I've played this game so many times, and I love this game so much. It always has to make my top 10 list, and it probably always will because I play this game every single year. I love this game so much, and I keep replaying it because I just love it. It was such a good game, and like I said, killer soundtrack, amazing, amazing relationships, just great job this game has. So many good choices as well. So now we hop to number 3, guys, which is Grand Theft Auto 5. I love Grand Theft Auto 5 because there are a ton of different ways to play the game. You can play the adversary game modes that have an amazing selection. You can play the stunt races. There's arena modes, and there are missions that you can play as well. Not to mention, you can have a ton of friends playing together, and on free mode, it is amazing just to kind of goof around with a few friends for a while. It's one of those games that if you get bored of one way to play it, there are so many other ways to play it that you can just kind of keep going. It keeps reigniting that flame. That game is a really fun game to play and has a variety of ways to play. I love games that have versatility within their game. So now we hop to number 2, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. I love that there are so many ways to play, and I love that in the free mode, you can just run around and lasso people. And you know what? It's awesome because sometimes it's fun just to lasso someone, let them go and go away. I've talked about this before. The lassoing is so fun in the game, and the showdown modes are amazing. I play them a lot, and the economy got balanced out. They're really doing a great job fixing up this game and making it just perfect online. It's fun to have a ton of people playing together, and you know what? The story mode is just wonderful. It is a beautiful kind of landscape. There is so much that goes into it, and you can tell they really spent a lot of time getting every detail right. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is my number 2 pick. It is amazing and a fun game. I highly recommend it to anyone that hasn't gotten it yet. And last but not least, we have our number 1 pick. And our number 1 pick is Life is Strange Before the Storm. The reason why is A, I love Chloe. Chloe is amazing from Life is Strange. She was my favorite character in Life is Strange, and she was awesome. This game focuses on Chloe, and again, it does an amazing job with the relationship between characters. It is so emotional and such a well-made game. I love this. It had another amazing soundtrack, and they did a great job how Max Caulfield could rewind time, giving Chloe another way, which is kind of arguing. Chloe doesn't have a special power, but they allow you to have these arguments that kind of match up to replace it. And it does a great job. The game is just so fun to play, and playing it, I have to say, I can't wait to go back and play it again. I play these Life is Strange games like once a year. I play Life is Strange every year. I'm probably going to do the same thing with Life is Strange Before the Storm. But Life is Strange Before the Storm is my number 1 pick because it is just an amazing game. It was, in my opinion, better than Life is Strange, and it was just perfect. I love Life is Strange as a series. Alright guys, so that is my top 10 games that we played in 2018 games list. Please let me know down below what are your top 10 games that you've played in 2018 so I can see what you guys really loved about the 2018 year of gaming. And let me know how you feel about my top 10 list. Do you agree? Do you think that these games deserve to be top 10? If not, let me know why. I'm interested in seeing that as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the list, and I hope that we have some games in common from 2018. And I can't wait for us to play a ton of games in 2019 together, and we can make another list. But 2018 has been an amazing year, and just as a little thing for the end, I just want to say thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to play these games with you for the most part, excluding Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. But Thank you guys so much for being there, being part of the channel, helping out, supporting the channel, and supporting me. This has been an amazing journey, and we've played a multitude of games, and honestly, if it weren't for the channel, I probably wouldn't have even played most of these games, because as much as I love to play them, I am totally the kind of person that will stick to the same game over and over and over again. So thank you guys so much for being motivating, and motivating me to do more than just play one game, and motivating me to just kind of branch out and try different things. I hope you guys have an amazing 2019 year, and I hope you guys had an amazing 2018 year, and let's just keep on going. Have a great day, guys. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video or stream.